Hello friends, welcome to my channel. I hope you all are happy and healthy. So you might be aware that in my previous video I posted that I am having some allergic reaction because of topical minoxidil. So I thought of consulting with a specialist and I was trying to schedule an appointment. Here in US, California, it's not like India that you just directly walk into any specialist clinic and schedule appointment on the day itself. Here I was going through insurance, and for scheduling any appointment for a specialist you need a referral. So, and here in US it's really difficult to get appointment. All the slots are booked and you have to be patient at least few weeks to get the appointment. So I called my insurance support and I was trying to schedule the appointment with a specialist, but the rule is you need to get a referral from your general or your primary care doctor. Only after getting a referral you can consult a specialist. If I would have gone out of insurance, I could have scheduled appointment directly with a specialist, but that could have costed me around $200 to $300 if the doctor is really good. But I wanted to experience how my insurance is, and I'm telling you the experience that it took 4 appointments with general doctor for me to get the referral for a specialist. So first of all I tried to schedule an appointment and the doctor didn't show up, and then the appointment was cancelled. Second time I scheduled appointment, there was some issue with the link and the meeting didn't work, and yeah, the doctor cancelled appointment. And the third time, first time the doctor cancelled appointment, second time there was issue with the link and we couldn't meet online. Third time I scheduled but I couldn't get the referral. They prescribed me some shampoo and topical steroid to reduce the itchiness because of minoxidil. On the fourth time, when I was adamant that I need a referral for a specialist, they gave me a referral, and after scheduling 4 times appointment with my general doctor, or you can say primary care, I was able to get appointment with a specialist within my insurance. So and here it's really tough to get an appointment nowadays, maybe because of the post-COVID issues scenarios, and it took me around 4 weeks to get all these appointments with general doctor and get a referral. And scheduling an appointment with a specialist was even more difficult. It took me, I got an appointment after 3 weeks when I called the support service. So finally I got the referral for specialist. I consulted the doctor, and they were having a look at my scalp, and they say that okay, you might be having allergy because of minoxidil as you are having too much itchiness, but there were no red rashes, any rashes or redness or pimples like small boils or any sort of allergic reaction or burns because of the alcohol. It was not visible on my scalp. So the doctor suggested you are not having any severe sort of allergy because of minoxidil. So in case you don't want to apply the topical solution, you can either purchase the foam base, or I can prescribe you oral medication of minoxidil. It will be, I think, tablet form. So I didn't know that before. So in case you don't want to have the topical solution of minoxidil applying every day or alternate day on your scalp, you can consume minoxidil via oral. As you might be aware that I have stopped taking dutasteride and finasteride, and I think result is still pretty good, and I am not in favor of continuing medication for long term. So that's why I didn't opt for oral minoxidil. So the doctor suggests either reduce the frequency of minoxidil to avoid the itchiness too much, or change to foam based minoxidil, or do the oral medication. So at the moment I am using this, but slowly I will stop this one as well. I'm not in favor of applying too much chemical on scalp or consuming too many medications just for the hair. So and apart from foam based, you can also purchase non-alcoholic based minoxidil. So first step is either reduce the frequency, or change to foam base, or change to non-alcoholic minoxidil. So non-alcoholic minoxidil really helps in reducing the itchiness. Apart from that, they prescribed me, I got this prescription, they prescribed me ketoconazole shampoo, which I can use 2 to 4 times in a week for keeping my scalp clean, and a supplement C-buckthorn or omega-7, which is a healthy fat. C-buckthorn is a berry which is found in mountain regions, or you can say Himalayas, and it is a healthy fat fats, you can say. Omega 7, it helps in increasing the hair growth. So I'm not taking dutasteride or finasteride. I'm taking only these two supplements, which is at Gain Plus, a capsule, and this is DHT blocker saw palmetto extract. So I'm taking only these two, so I have not purchased those supplements, Seabuckthorn supplements as well. So yeah, so this was my experience regarding consultation regarding my minoxidil allergy with a specialist doctor. So here in US it is time consuming to take an appointment within insurance for a specialist consultation, and if topical solution alcohol based is not good for you, you can opt for foam based or non-alcoholic based minoxidil, or you can consume oral minoxidil. Apart from that, washing hair with that ketoconazole shampoo helps in reducing the itchiness. I'm not having itchiness too much because I have reduced the frequency. I'm applying only 3 times in a week this minoxidil and finasteride lipid solution for topical application. So yes, this was my experience regarding, yeah, and if you go out of insurance, it's $200 to $300 appointment for any specialist. So this is my experience regarding my consultation with a specialist in US regarding my hair, dermatologist, MD dermatologist. So I hope you like the video. I expect this will help you in increasing your knowledge and awareness regarding use of minoxidil and allergy because of it. And you can post any comments if you like in the bottom. I read every comments and reply to it. Apart from that, I will also post a video of solving this Rubik's Cube. I have a very good trick to solve this. So thanks a lot for watching, and please give your feedback and comments in the comment section below. Thanks a lot.